Franny here. Let's talk a little bit about the Indiana Fever and the Atlanta Dream game yesterday. It's really been interesting to watch how Caitlyn Clark and the rest of the Fever are really growing into understanding each other, understanding the offense that they're asked to run, being willing to go the extra mile to find the open player, or they'll penetrate into the middle there and then kick it out. But boy, their three-point shooting was on yesterday, and they just looked much sharper as a team. It stayed a little close throughout until the third quarter, and then the three-pointers took over. Clark is just amazing. She had 7 assists, but she also had 7 turnovers, so she's got to work at decreasing that. But she comes to play every game, and she only had, I think it was, how many points did she end up having? She had 16 points, but she shot 50% from the field, and most of those were three-pointers. So she took over at a very crucial point in the third quarter when they needed to get ahead a little bit more from the Atlanta Dream and separate themselves. So she's smart like that, and she knows when it's her shot. But she loves to assist. So she had 7 assists, 7 turnovers, and 16 points, and they're coming together as a team. Boston only had 10 points and 10 rebounds, so she had a double-double game. But everybody else was hitting on all cylinders. The person I'm probably the most impressed with right now is Allisha Smith, who has really given Boston a lot of help on the inside. And Kelsey Mitchell is an excellent person as the other guard that Caitlyn can go to anytime she wants, and she always looks for it because she's got that speed. And once she makes that decision, she's going to the hoop. She go get the ball, and she will just take it to the hoop. So she actually was high score with 18 points. So, but to shoot 50% from the field was just amazing for Caitlyn. And then who's been a real pleasant surprise is Katie Lou Samuelson, who is starting to feel like she's coming into her own. On the other side with the Dream, they're really hurting without the Howard gal. She has an injury that really hurts them. She also is injured is one of the point guards that came from the Sparks, Canada. And so they're missing those 2 players, but Tina Charles is awesome. She was their high scorer. She had 24 points with 7 rebounds. A great player when she was at Connecticut, and now just equally as good coming back to the Dream. Allisha Gray ended up with 19, and Haley Jones only had 12 points, and let's see, she had 5 rebounds. So my biggest disappointment for the Atlanta Dream is Haley Jones. Haley Jones was an first-team All-American at Stanford, and she's looking like she really doesn't enjoy playing that much anymore or doesn't understand what her role is. But that girl can shoot, and she can drive, and she can take charge. She is not doing that. Defensively, she was given the best assignment by having to draw guard Caitlyn Clark, and I was disappointed in her defense for the most part, but she got picked off a couple times, but she's able to block shots. She's able to get rebounds. She's playing very tentatively. She should, with Howard being out, she should be in double figures easily. I mean, high double figures. She can post another guard low. She is good at distributing, but she's looking to distribute too much and not take the shot that she's known for. She has a little fadeaway jumper. She's a good shooter from the outside. She's at least, it should be in the 20 points, and something's going on where she's not playing as well. This is her, 3rd, 4th season that she's been in the WNBA, at least 3, I think. And she's a much better player than what she's showing. So, Haley, whatever it is, talk it through, but you need to step into your own if you really want to play in this league and be one of the top players. So I'm rooting for you because you were one of my favorites, but in the last game, in the championship game when you were at Stanford, it was like your mind wasn't there. You were already in the WNBA. Did not play one of your best games. Had a couple balls stolen from you, and you were one of the main reasons that they lost that game. But along those lines, too, Cameron Brink, another Stanford grad, and she's for the Sparks, but she'll be out for the season, which I'm disappointed about because she was just really starting to play well. So she's got a ligament that's torn, and it's going to take her a while to get back. So maybe one of the things that happens when you have fouls that aren't being called. I nothing meant by it, but a gal fell on her leg, and when she went down, she tore the ligament. So anyhow, it was a great game. Indiana's coming into their own. The Dream are hurting only because they're missing some quality players. So that's why you have to step up, Haley. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to Franny's Sports and Travel Corner. There's a little button below. Touch it. Know we'll have a good time, and I will definitely be giving you all my expertise that I can and give you some highlights and people that need to work a little bit harder. So you have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care of yourself and create a wonderful day tomorrow for yourself.